pass it on your left. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Too. Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah, isn't it?
Ernst Trail is a recreational trail here in Meadville, connecting Meadville and Conneaut Lake currently. Not quite all the way into the center of town in Meadville, but getting closer all the time. Lots of folks here, kids, joggers, dog walking, all sorts of things. And nature's a big part of our idea for the trail. You can see we're very close to French Creek in a number of spots, and all sorts of other wildlife if you can catch them. Snakes, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Mosquitoes.
I hate snakes.
You afraid of snakes, Keith?
Oh yeah, I'm afraid of snakes.
But that shows your dedication. You come out here anyway, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Keith, this is kind of our eyes on the trail. He's here a lot, straighten people out if they're not doing the right thing.
Yep.
Welcome people that are doing the right thing. People should know that we're not really government supported. This is all volunteers. We do get grants and things, but it's mostly just the folks doing it. So yeah, we appreciate anybody who wants to jump in and help. We'd like to get the word out about that. Please come by. The meetings are open to the public out of Calvin Ernst's building. Second Tuesday. Yeah, anybody's welcome to come and just see what's going on.
The reason that the trail is even here is because in about 1985, when the railroad discontinued service, they had it for sale, and it connected the right-of-ways, connected a lot of my farmland. And so I was able to buy it, basically for transportation for myself and to harvest timber and stuff like that. Well then, French Creek Recreational Trails was working to have a trail in the area. They thought that'd be a good idea. And so they came to me and asked me, oh, we'd like to have a trail, and I see you have a railroad. And so I said, oh yeah, go right ahead. I was actually too busy to pay much attention to it. And then I come along here over on Mercer Pike coming down real fast one day, and I see somebody put up a sign, Ernst Trail. And I pulled in, and there's some of the people there that were putting it up. I just caught them in the act. I said, that's not Ernst Trail. You got to call it French Creek Recreational Trail. No, we're going to call it Ernst Trail. So that's how it got named Ernst Trail. Then we kind of lived with that, and then the committee got together, a volunteer committee entirely, got together and got funds for paving, cleaning it up. And one of the other reasons that immediately caught me for why it's a good thing to have the trail on the railroad is people were using it to dump tires and refrigerators and stuff that they could drive through there and then dump it off quick and keep going, and so that once it became a trail and got the blockades in it and stuff, it really eliminated that. A trail is in relationship to the amount of recreation that can occur without buying skis. Families without money that with 3 children can go for a walk and they don't have to buy skis and go skiing, or they don't have to buy a swimming permit or swimming suit. They can just get in their regular clothes and walk, and they can walk a mile, they can walk 10 miles. And it's just such an economic recreation. You don't have to do anything, you just walk on it. And so I think that's a great feature of a trail. And then of course now there's a lot of people that make excursions from like from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh, and now they want to go to Erie, and so we have to make these connections. And so connectivity is another feature that I think very important to make a trail popular. And so we're working on that.
Okay, start one, two.
A board member had asked me to help out at one of the races, and I thought this is really a lot of fun, and I started going to meetings and then just became a board member. That was about 2013 maybe, so I've been involved since then.
And you can't screw up. You can't pull too many weeds. You can't say high enough. I mean, no disrespect to golfers, but I don't golf. I don't have the patience to golf. But I come out here and I'll spend 2-3 hours, and maybe once, twice a month, if that, on my schedule, and you just give back, and it's very great to do that.
So the Ernst Trail is a Rails to Trails, but we're not funded by them. It's all privately funded. Donations, sometimes we'll get some grants, especially for the big projects. We're looking for grants to pave this area right here in Conneaut Lake. It's a 12-mile of different kinds of environments that you walk through, bike through, run through. It's just a lovely place to be. So the bike stations that are on the trail, there's one at Beans Trailhead and there's one at the Conneaut Lake Trailhead. The bikes are owned by CATA, they're rented by CATA, and it seems to be very easy to use them.
I see people out here sometimes confused on which way to go to get to Conneaut Lake or to get to Meadville, and I'll either explain it to them or I'll ride along with them to make sure they get where they want to go. And I have a bag up here on the front of my bike that has tools in it, and when somebody experiences a difficulty or a breakdown out here, I'll help them out. There was a lady with 3 children one day that experienced a breakdown, and she was looking at a long walk home, and we searched for the parts that fell off her bike, and we found them, and I screwed them back on, and she was on her way. I come out here almost every nice day. I like to ride from here out to West Vernon Road and back because it's just beautiful, and I never get tired of it. Never get tired of it. Now, see those turtles? I think it's important for the public and myself to be able to have some place to stroll around, ride around, walk around. It's surrounded by nature, because we spend too much of our time in cities, on concrete, in buildings, and it's just great to get out. I used to live in Washington, D.C., and I hardly ever got out, and I can tell you I missed it terribly. And when I came back to Meadville, I was in wonderment of all the greenery and forests and everything. It was just beautiful to walk through. Out further on the trail, there's some parts that are more secluded than this because this is pretty popular here. It's close to the Beans Trailhead. But once you get out there around the Crider Road Trailhead, it's really, I don't know how to explain it, but it's out there and it's almost like the rest of the world doesn't even exist. And that's what I look for to clear my head and give me peace of mind.
What do you like about the trail?
Nice surprise. It's been nice to watch it come together over the years. It's also nice to walk through and see nature doing its seasonal thing. Different parts of the trail, some are exposed to sunlight, some are under canopy. It's always really fun to experience all those different environments. And it feels really good to breathe the air. I think places like this are important for the public because they draw all kinds of people together. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, what your background is, everyone can benefit from the trail. It's a great way to meet your neighbors and people you don't know in the community. So yeah, I think it's really, for me, that's such an amazing benefit of a community space like this.
What a nice dog.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
See you later.
All
Thank
right,
you
good
so
luck with
much.
your project.
Thanks.
It's like a bike ride through the woods, but it's paved. Maintained really well. Just the landscape, the natural beauty. And I like the fact that it's locally maintained and Mr. Ernst, donated the land and has been instrumental in developing it. So, I don't know, I'm retired, so what the heck, why not come out? Because there's very few public, places that still have beauty, around Conneaut Lake, all the land's being bought up, for, private properties. So if we don't maintain this, where are you going to walk your dogs, take your kids, come out and get some exercise to boot, which is why I really should be here, but it's just beautiful. My dad recently passed away, so I want to get give them some money. And, we just passed some guys maintaining the trail down there. I worked with one of them for years. I'm like, hey, Bill, so I think it's the whole local thing, too. It's amazing. Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But you can edit me, that's okay.
Yeah.
Face it the right direction.
It's going that way.
Don't breathe. That's good. That's good.
is an asset to the community. You know, I like to watch the sun come up over the hill, you know, and nice and bright. But today it's foggy, so we don't get any sun for a while. So I like to come, you know, as daylight. I'm 80 years old. I was doing really well until I was in an auto accident. That's why I have this cane. I still like to shuffle along, get a little exercise. I remember when the railroad tracks was here. Up at the other end of this, you can see where they paralleled each other. That's a nice scenic. Coming this way, you come through the cut, you know, where they had to dig down. You could imagine, what, 150 years ago, you had to cut that by hand? No big machinery? It's amazing. Well, sometimes the big dogs scare me on the trail, you know, but other than that, I don't have any problems. Sometimes you can see quite a ways, a couple hundred yards, you can see people that you meet on the trail by the way they walk. I can tell. It was about the guy I was just talking to. I knew who he was way out there. Well, he usually comes, you know, same time I do, but I could see the way he was walking.
But that's one of the nice things here too. You meet people, stop and talk.
Some people, if they don't have earbuds, they'll say hi. If they have earbuds, they look straight ahead. They won't, you know. So, I try to say hi to everybody. Good morning or something, you know. And they don't hear any birds. They don't hear anybody. You got me going now.
Huh?
I'm gonna go. I'll see you.
Take it easy. Have a good day.
Maybe I said too much.
No, you were great. You're perfect.
I mean, I realize you walked in on me with my phone listening to a podcast, but I do think the separation from indoors and cell phones and all that, it just makes you feel better. I was actually just telling my husband a couple days ago that I was starting to feel a little bit like down emotionally, and I was like, it's because I haven't been outside. So I just feel like being outside, and you know, luckily we have a home where we can go outside, but a lot of people in town too, there's not really, you know, opportunity to get away from everything. So nature's amazing. I love it. It is very well maintained too. That's what we've been, I mean, I don't want to disparage another trail, but we've been to some trails that are just like completely overrun and just, you know, I mean, it can be fun to hike through, but this one's definitely nice. And it feels safe too, which is nice.
Even though there's creepy guys with cameras stalking you.
I know, but you looked friendly. I have the dogs. Like, I mean, not that they're vicious, but don't tell anybody that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm just going to keep the camera rolling while I walk away. Yeah.
Right.
See you, buddies. They are good.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
See you later. Why do you guys work so hard here?
Why?
Look around,
so
it's beautiful.
So people can enjoy it
yeah.
too. Things like this, or when someone's mowing, or when we're blowing off the trail, sometimes the tire will go into that and it's just pushing it down even more. So we'd like to try to repair that.
You don't want to run or twist an ankle on that, you know,
if they're not paying attention.
One time down there where that big hollow is, I was just coming this way, and an eagle dropped down out of the trees about 20 feet in front of me. Scared me to death. And he swooped down into the creek, and I don't know what he did after that. I was too busy trying to stay on my bike. But I come out here because it's a nice, safe place to ride.
Whoop.
Room here, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's going too fast.
He is.
Yeah.
Speed limit's 15. I come out here because it's a nice, safe place to ride, and I tried driving on the roads because we live out in the country, but drivers just get too close to you. They don't give you enough room, and there's blind hills and all that. And it's quiet, and I'm just me and out here and me and my thoughts, and it's just a nice place to ride. And you meet a lot of nice people. You really do. As well as getting used to knowing who the volunteers are and what all they do and things like that. I just enjoy it. And I lost 40 pounds doing it, so there you go.
I come to the trail probably about 4 or 5 times a month, usually, around there. I come pretty often, usually on my weekends. I like the marsh a lot. It's really beautiful. The sunrises, especially in the morning, very nice. My favorite spot down by the trail, it's a little covered shelter. I think Toyota built it, I think. That's probably my favorite spot down there because it gives you just a great overview of the marsh. And I've actually heard of least bittern down there, I think back in May, it's actually kind of rare to hear it or even see it. But yeah, that spot down there is easily my favorite. I see the most warblers, birds in general, everything down there. But yeah, not very many warblers. I only saw the only one yellow-rumped warbler. Maybe a Wilson's warbler. I don't know though. I gotta figure it out when I get back home. Oh, there they go again. Woodducks. Yeah, they're long gone now. I wish I had a 600mm lens. I'd be able to get so much farther out.
Right now we're standing on the Oliver Bridge, which crosses Watson Run, and this was part of the Erie Feeder Canal, and it was also a part of the railroad. And so I have been interested in this project for many years. I'm very excited about it, and really hope that everybody appreciates being able to ride in the country and enjoy nature, and I love it. It's just so quiet and peaceful and relaxing. It's a beautiful place. I hope a lot of people will enjoy riding on it or walking.
Maybe a quarter of an inch each time.
There's all kinds of research, I think, that shows that if you do get out in nature, that it reduces your stress levels and your anxiety, and it's just
definitely, yeah.
It's relaxing.
That does it for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do stress. You know? You die if you worry, and you die if you don't. It's a proven medical fact. You know?
That's great. Anything else you want to say about the trail?
Oh, well, I guess I would say thanks to Calvin Ernst and all the volunteers that make this available.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we love it.
But the good part is it's downhill for a little while.
Well, just tell her I'm on my way back, and I'm going to be going down that hill at Bailey. It's like a mile hill. I coast all the way. I love it.
Are you going all the way back to Conneaut Lake?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Weber, it's a wonderful day for this. It is. It is. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Maybe I'll see you again. Yeah. On the bunny trail.
See you later.
I will.
Does everyone want to say Ernst Trail? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Ernst Trail.
Try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Ernst Trail.
Okay, good. I got it.
Is it in focus?
That was great.
Cool.
Yeah.